Let's talk about what happened at the Grammys on the weekend, because Grammys were Sunday night, just the other day for the time I'm recording this. And my God, I hate almost every award show out there, especially when it's something like the Grammys, Oscars, anything like that. Because what is really going on with those award shows in particular is it's industry-based awards given to the most vapid, narcissistic losers on the entire planet, people that have billions, well, not billions, but millions of dollars, generational net wealth up the wazoo, world famous and all that stuff. And yet at the same time, for some odd reason, I don't know, they think that they need to go up there and proselytize to you and tell you just how bad of a person you are for not living life like they want you to, even though they are the most out of touch, vapid, narcissistic losers. And it was no real different this year. Like, what happened at the 2026 Grammys was just wild. There was one good moment. I am well aware of Jelly Roll actually getting to say, hey, God is not political and we can all agree to love God and stuff like that, which is a nice little thing. But moments like Jelly Roll doing that are drowned out when you have vapid people like frickin' Billie Eilish going up there and making a statement like this.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Well, okay then. No one is illegal on stolen land, which none of this land was stolen, but okay, let's keep going. By the way, Sabrina Carpenter, you look like you're creaming yourself right now. Like, this is the face of pure vapidness. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the face of pure vapid narcissism right there. The best angle ever, and this perfectly encapsulates everything that we saw the other night. But let's continue. Seal clapping like crazy. Oh, look at the bird person.
And yeah, it's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And
Yeah, because you actually have nothing of value to offer to the world. Maybe you sing a good song here or there. You have nice boobies, but let's be real honest here. You're nothing. You sing songs. You are nothing more than that. You have no idea about actual politics or anything like that. You get told to say these words, and that's about it. And you think that it's a smart idea. You're a crazy person.
I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter. And
your voice matters literally nothing. You are irrelevant to the course of matter. It doesn't matter that you just got a giant Grammy award. Nothing matters there. The reality is you know nothing and nobody wants to hear from you. Get your awards, say thank you to God, and get the fuck off the stage.
People matter, and
oh yeah, and then she says fuck ICE. And all the seal claps.
No one.
All the virtue signaling seal claps up the wazoo. Well, it did got pointed out because, again, nobody's illegal on stolen land or anything like that. Well, Billie Eilish lives in a $14 million home in La Casanda, I'm not even going to try, California, on land that is considered unceded indigenous territory. I'm not even going to try to say the actual indigenous territories that she now lives on. And I did try to see some people go out there and be like, she donated some of her wealth to other people. Doesn't matter. As of right now, she lives on a $14 million mansion on stolen land, according to her. So yes, people should be allowed to actually go there and live on that house. You're not going to stop them because nobody's illegal on stolen land. But I mean, she would, because at the same time, Billie Eilish's house is surrounded by a wall, and she will call the police if somebody climbs it. Yeah, that's her gate. That's her doorway into her mansion. Yeah, I'm really gonna want to listen to all this from you. Again, a vapid, narcissistic nobody. Just sing your stupid songs. That's what people like you for. Nobody really gives a crap about your activism. You do that to feel better about yourself, but in the grand scheme of things, you're nothing. People don't like it when you do that. They want to escape with you, but instead, you drag them back down and show that you're a nothing person. You're a vapid loser. But hey, it got better. Because it wasn't just Billie Eilish out there. making our little anti-ice statements. We also got Bad Bunny. God, the biggest industry plant I've ever freaking seen. I barely even know this dude. I didn't even realize he was in Happy Gilmore 2 until somebody had to tell me that that was him. Never listened to a single song of his, and yet for some reason he's the greatest thing since sliced bread to these people until the next thing comes along. Let's be real honest here. But okay, he decided to go up there incapable of actually saying anything because, again, he barely wants to even learn English and only speaks Spanish, to say this.
I'm gonna say eyes out.
By the way, I do believe he's also Puerto Rican, which is relatively important because Puerto Rico is an American territory, so ICE would actually not be coming after you. But again, facts don't really care to these people. Yes. Clap your sails. Oh, look at that standing ovation. He said, "Ice out!" Yes! Look at just how vapid this is. You say thing that we like, we now stand up and cheer for you because you were able to say "ice out." That's the reality, okay? Bad Bunny, who refuses to learn English and continues to constantly say Spanish, goes up there on stage and instead of speaking in Spanish, he spoke English and said, "Ice out." Congratulations. You win more awards.
We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans, and we are Americans.
Well, no, actually, a good chunk of these people aren't, Americans. I mean, you are. Again, you're from Puerto Rico. You actually are technically an American citizen. Congratulations, you're in American territory, so ICE is not going to be bothering you, so quit acting like this. You know what? Here, I'm going to quickly double check that. I'm going to double check, isn't Bad Bunny Puerto Rican? Because I believe he is. Bad Bunny Puerto Rican. Yes. Yes, Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican. And Puerto Rico is an American territory. So what are you virtue signaling about? ICE won't come after you. If you're Puerto Rican, you have no problem. You are allowed to be here. You are an American citizen at that point in time. You are a part of an American territory. It's not that crazy to think about, but hey, these people don't actually understand that shit. They just think, oh, I'm brown. That means they're coming after me. No. It's very specific, but hey, keep having a vapid loser that refuses to learn English tell you what to think, even though he doesn't even know what ICE is doing out there. Oh, God.
Also, I want to say to the people, I know it's tough to know, not to hate on these days. And I was thinking, sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love.
The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love. So then are you going to love ICE agents? Are you going to love the people that support ICE? Are you going to support them? Are you going to acknowledge them? Probably not. You're just up there to virtue signal the entire time. And again, you can barely speak a word of English.
So, please, we need to be different. If we fight, we have to do it with love. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it.
So do you love ICE? If you're going to sit here and say we don't win with hate, does that mean you love ICE? Does that mean you love individuals that agree with ICE? Are you going to come out here and say that? No, because you also said ICE out. You guys cheered for fuck ICE. You hate all of this stuff. You don't mean a single word coming out of your mouth right now, Bad Bunny. And it's so fucking evident that all these people are the exact same, for crying out loud. You have this from freaking Bad Bunny, and then you have Trevor Noah over here. Trevor Noah mocks President Trump and Nicki Minaj at the Grammys over her support for MAGA. She's still at the White House with Donald Trump. Oh, yeah.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby. Jennifer, Nicki.
The fact that Nicki Minaj isn't there, one of the world's largest pop stars, I've always actually kind of enjoyed a lot of Nicki Minaj's music. I'm not even going to deny that fact. I don't think she's the biggest conservative out there, but the fact that Nicki Minaj isn't there, is sitting with Donald Trump, well, it's time to start lambasting her and treating her like garbage in front of everybody, because guess what? You do hate her. You don't like her. You never wanted her around, and it just always brings me back to this. Every time I see these stupid shows, it just brings me back to the famous Ricky Gervais line that we can all knowingly play with love.
In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world, people from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up.
God, I love frickin' Ricky Gervais's thing here, but it keeps getting better. It always gets better.
Shut up. I don't care. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done Netflix, you win everything, good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay?
Yes.
Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and off, okay?
Facts. We need more of this. This should be going around like freaking wildfire, because this is what these people, they're all hypocrites. They're all unionized. They all fucking will destroy you in an instant. They don't care about you. They've never cared about you. They will sooner spit on you than ever think to actually help you. Again, Billie Eilish lives in a $14 million mansion. Bad Bunny is this freaking pop star who benefits from America, but wants to constantly shit on us, refuses to actually learn our language, and treats us like pure garbage, even though we're the people that actually made him fucking famous and popular in the beginning. You have fucking Trevor Noah, whose only real accomplishment is destroying The Daily Show. These people are all awful, and everybody knows it. Ricky Gervais knows it. That's why he came out onto his own Instagram and reposted this. Actually, this is him on X, giving out his own fucking comment all over again. The same thing we just played. He decided to put it out there and it went viral because everybody agrees. Shut the fuck up and get your stupid awards. But hey, you know what? They want to go out there. They want to virtue signal. They want to talk all of this mad shit about what's going on in America. Proof that none of these people care. It's all hypocrisy, and they're all vapid, narcissistic losers. Got this post right here. I'm not gonna play the video, but it's just interesting because they want to talk about ICE. They a couple years ago they wanted to talk about what's going on in Israel and Gaza. Where are any of them talking about what's going on right now in Iran? Not one of them. Where are the people talking about what's going on over in Nigeria? Not one of them. Because that's the thing with these people. They don't care. They don't know what they're talking about. We could go down a list of massive tragedies. What's going on in China with the Uyghur Muslims. We could talk about what's going on with Taiwan. We could talk about all this stuff all day and night. These people won't know. They get their little notes from their agents, say, hey, say this. It'd be a good thing. Hey, over on social media, they're saying fuck ICE, so we're going to go out there and say fuck ICE. But the reality is they don't really give a shit. They want that money. They're going to virtue signal all day and night because that's what they think they're good at doing. And, well, people are going to go the other way because, quite frankly, you're all vapid, narcissistic, pathetic people, just the smallest individuals out there. You might have a lot of money and a lot of fame, but the world could do with a lot less of you, if you ask me. But, hey, I'm going to leave it there.